They're already going. They beat me. There we go. Ah. There we go. Alright, I missed the start a little bit, but I made myself quite busy for a moment, but we're good now. Oh wow, Shopkeeper Familiar and a Shrine Mimic. Titanium Bow, not bad. That's a lot of nice stuff to find on 1-1. And you got the Bloodshot, not great. I think Transgirll maybe was trying to bomb the shrine, but there is no shrine. I'm gonna have to do this a second. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to sort out the soundtracks because yeah, I'm using Nixel's mod and there was an error when I was trying to change the soundtrack selection, so I just wanted to so I'm just DMing Nixel about that really quick. I had to copy a value from the game. I like that we have a throwing charm, but will it actually get used? Oh, that leprechaun's out of there. Fortunately, Nixel's mod seems to default to Chipsel soundtrack off. I assume because Nixel uses it, well, used to use it while streaming. And wanted to disable Chipsel for the same reason I did. So that's handy. Reflect Shield, that's a good find. But will we see active use of it? I don't know. Apparently the Chipsel thing is, like, actually legitimate. It's just unfortunate that Chipsel works with someone that is quite strict on the copyright. So there's not really anything that can be done about it. It's kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is. I assume these combos on Era's item usage isn't accurate, because I don't think a thumbstick can be moved in 2 directions at once. Oh yeah, we have got a dry baby. Fortunately, we got quartz armor, so Transgirll didn't just explode at that moment. Yeah, it's a really good change. Quartz actually being really useful for something now. I'm a quartz believer anyway, but it's a lot better with this synergy. Era's not even going to take the becoming, so we'll see if Transgirll gets a nice advantage from that. Yeah, it might have been... Like, Mario probably was under the same impression as pretty much everyone else was. But if you go on, like, there was a post on Chipsel's Twitter about it a while ago. It's probably still there if you scroll back a while, where she did address the situation and was just like, yeah, they're the rights holders or something. I believe this. I'm not spreading misinformation. I hope I'm not. I'm a fan of Transgirll's build. It was getting a little bit scary, but now you got the potion. That is a very nice improvement. Fortunately, we're not going to see Wonder, but we'll get a Wonder run at some point, I'm sure. Ah, I see. She wanted to use the last grenade, but not when I use the cheese yet. Just hold on to it until you maybe get to refill. Makes sense. Just let the, like, you either fill up your health and then use the cheese, or you lose the potion, and then you can use it after that. So that'll work out well. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was with Maddie. It's impossible to say what she did in the background. I can't tell if Era's catching up. There's just been this gap between them, and it's just shifting in different directions, but like, is it actually closing at all? Oh, Shadow Conjurer, here we go. Oh no? Does Era not know? a little bit of context. Both of these are brand new races. And all we know is that Era gets like 12 to 15 minute times, and Transgirll's PB is like 9 minutes. So we're definitely looking at slower races here, with Transgirll probably having an advantage. But like, Era's not doing too bad. Transgirll also said that she's not especially consistent. So there's always a chance of dying and Era getting a go at it, but of course, this is a very good seed. Transgirll shouldn't be dying at any point. Yeah, no, they both seem to be handling things quite well. I have no complaints. They're obviously taking their time, but we're in Blood Team. That's what you do. Survival is number one. Like, we're getting butt puzzles. We have only got 2 bombs, so unfortunately we gotta take our time a little bit here. We're gonna see 2 bomb strat. No, just full butts. You know, normal things that you say. We're doing full butts. Whatever that means. That skeleton's just being awkward. Messing up Transgirll's alignment a little bit. Cadence should be, like, basically invincible, but we do have to watch out for Dorian here. Or whoever that is. I don't know what that character's supposed to be. Oh yeah, right, I have to stop the time. $14 Solid. Just chugging along nice and consistent. Oh, Transgirll doesn't know how to end a race. There we go. She didn't do a .d at the end, so... Yes, this is Blood Tier. These are both completely new races. I guess it's a good thing that these two races got put together in their first week. Would have been pretty rough to go up against one of the more experienced Blood Tiers. Yeah, we actually have a few new races this season. It's really cool. We got these two. We've got, like, I believe Leo Mewtwo is a new one. I think so. I might be wrong. We've got, like, I don't know how the name's pronounced exactly, but AC. And Thea is signed up to join in next week. He has been a much more active community member, so good to see them joining in. Getting some drop beats from Era. Grabbing the monkey. Got a fireball spell on 1-1. Lovely. Era did not see the chest though. I don't know if these two screen watch very much. I don't blame them if they don't. It's hard enough to concentrate on your own game sometimes, right? Oh, okay, we got a Darkness Shrine, we got Chainmail. This seed is a very strong start. And Era's gonna check the shop. That Spirit Spawn was very mean. You can't even get an extra heart from the carrot now because the stupid spirit did enough damage. They're both gonna use the dragon to get a free shop. Very nice. Era didn't quite lure the shopkeeper out of the shop yet, so I had to take a bit more time for that. Yeah, that's gonna get you the heart. That's a solid starter weapon. Hopefully they can avoid dropping some beats pretty decently. Transgirl going off ahead, but didn't see the chainmail, so these builds are still varied a little bit. Probably towards Era's favor. Got a Shriner on 2-2. It's a good one. Alright, we're going for the map and the piece, probably. Okay, well handled. That was a little bit spooky, right in the middle of the Dragon Swarm. But Transgirll definitely handled it well. I keep getting distracted during this race, sorry. At least it's on the slower side, so there's not a ton of stuff to comment on. Not missing too much. Yeah, I've got a food shop. Not the best food shop, but hey, we're on 5 hearts now. There's a Cap fan. Someone tell Eptet. Why are Era's items showing on top of Cadence? Like, normally when you swap items, it's like hidden until you move off the tile. Is that a console thing? I don't even know if Era's playing on console. But, you know, you got the controls on the screen, so maybe. There's a really weird difference, though. Very nice ham pickup. With all those heart containers, a ham is going to be really helpful. Transgirll spending 2 beats to save 0.2 of a beat. Very good. So if you don't know, I believe if you hit a tempo trap, it saves 2.2 beats. That number might not be exact, though. So if you have to spend 2 beats to hit the trap, you are technically saving time. Okay, we're grabbing the Courage Shovel. It's a good choice for a harp, especially with tortured walls, so you can see where you're going with it. Tortured walls and the map, that is. Right, on to the 3rd boss. Transgirll getting the hit on Deep Blues early, which I've never actually calculated myself, but I'm told it's slower than just killing the pieces. Because you have to go to the top of the room, then down, then back up. But the pieces, if you're killing the pieces, you have to go like 2/3 to the top of the room, then 1/3 down, then go back up. So it saves you like traveling half of the room in total. Oh, Transgirll going through it a bit there. Taking quite a bit of damage. This run is not over. Okay, the scary enemies are out of the way now. Yeah, Crown of Thorns probably is the take there, you are right. You're far enough into the run that you probably don't need the monocle anymore. But the monocle will give you food, hopefully. It at least gives you this quartz armor. Oh, and there's a ham there, so that's actually perfect. The ham is gonna fix her right up. Oh, and we've got some cookies here, so yeah, maybe the monocle was the right choice. Like, I think you are right. At least you can say that it's the better option for going fast, because the monocle is meaning you're having to go out your way to get all this healing. But yeah, the monocle has definitely led to more healing in total. Which is apparently what Transgirll has been needing. This Zone 4 has been very mean. Speaking of Zone 4, Era is now there, so we'll see if he can manage it a little bit better. I do quite like Era's build. Could do some damage, but it's solid. Probably do a ring here. Or shovel for Big Dig, but I think that's unlikely. Era's definitely playing it a bit scared here. Like, you have a very comfy build, you don't need to be that scared. So I guess Era's... Good time to sneeze. I think Era might be a little bit better than he thinks he is at the moment. It's a bit more of a confidence issue than a skill issue. Sure, he still has plenty of room to grow in skill as well, but confidence is a big issue that beginners tend to have. If you can play confidently, that instantly makes you a lot better, I think. You also don't want to get overconfident and it turns into being reckless, of course. Overconfidence is the most fun. Well, I find that being accurately confident is pretty good. Transgirll has not learned how to dead ringer, so this is going to be fun. Okay, now. She doesn't know the strats, but she definitely knows how to handle the fight, it seems. Because she got... like, she lined that last hit up really well. That green dragon just spawning right next to her. A little bit mean. And with incredible consistency, Transgirll gets another 14.5-minute time. I don't remember what the time was exactly for the last one, but it wasn't far off. Okay, we're taking a quick bathroom break for one of the races. Error saying I haven't died yet, and that was my main goal. Fair enough. Staying alive is an important part of racing. You're doing a good job. Like, if Eric can keep that up, obviously the pace of these races has been quite slow, but if he can keep surviving every race, then you're gonna get some points. There's a good chance that you win a couple. Some races will probably be able to do faster than 15 minutes, but they might be a lot less consistent and just keep dying. We've definitely seen that. I don't know what's going on Transgirl's screen when she seems to be tapping out of the game. It's very funny. Oh. The tap back in made you think it was starting. Okay. Final race of the match. Can Era take a point? Oh, careful with the dice traps there, Transgirl. I feel like I should be calling her Amelia because that's her Discord name, but I don't know yet. Using the Twitch name just feels a little bit weird. Using that as a name. I don't know. Oh, early death for Era. That's alright. It's not the end yet. Got a bit of a leprechaun farm. Yep, nice. Era did die next to what I think is the blood shop. So, if that's got good enough items, it might not matter that he died. Ah, that's what happened. Era just couldn't get the bloodshot. Okay. May have missed a little bit there. I was saying goodnight to my mum. We do have a glass broad. That's a little bit of a scary weapon for this skill bracket, but we'll see how Transgirll can handle it. Unless we're just gonna try and swap. No, actually gonna run it. Okay, that's fun. Because glass weapons are really good for Zone 2. Obviously, Zone 2 is full of tanky enemies, so... Era's gonna find the same weapon. Are we gonna keep it though? No, we're not. I'm gonna have to ask about Era and those items, like, not being hidden. There's such a weird discrepancy. Okay, Transgirl's got some boots and switched off to a spear. That's a lot more comfortable.
Sure didn't, must be kidding. Now you can't make a peep. Fortisimo in these streets, yeah. Pause for the call. From the window to the wall. See, victory is not yours. I came for the cause of applause. And you're the main.
Dying to a pawn. That's pretty unfortunate.
Victory is mine.
You don't see a pawn death every day. You want to try and stay behind those guys. Taking a skeleton dunk as well there. Probably just worth resetting. You're 2 hearts down. It's not gonna last long. Ooh, that's a very nice shot, but we do not have a kill. I don't think there's anything you can do about that, so we're gonna have to just skip it. That's sad. I think there is potential. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there you go, GPA. That's exactly what I was calculating there. You can throw the spear from outside the shop, because I think the door was lined up. And then you place a bomb, move upwards so that the bomb can hit Freddy first, and then dash down. Oh, Obsidian Rapier in the arena. Very nice. That's the weapon you want to see. Okay, we're dashing. That was a scary dash. I don't like that one. I assume Transgirll has forgotten the Explorer's boots. That's okay. Happens to everyone. There is a backup option. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe she just remembered. But you don't have to actively remember the boots, right? They're there in case you hit something while on calls, not so you can do it on purpose. Doing it on purpose might be faster, of course. But we don't care about speed right now. We want to live. Ooh. Transgirl's getting a bit sketchy. Just starting to hit buttons. Okay, this is rough now. I don't know about bombing for glass armor, but war, yeah. Was this on Era's screen? Because if that is the case, then you take the armor, sure. I've been paying pretty much all my attention to Transgirl. And that is why... Wrong spell. Okay, Era has a chance. We need to see some of that survival coming out. Just take your sweet time. You just need to live. Yeah, 1 damage is pretty sad. But hey, we got all the time in the world. You don't need high damage if you're slow playing. It would help, but it's not nearly as important. Yeah, and Era is just being so careful. That's what we need to see. This is what real gaming looks like. You may not like it. No, the mushroom snag! Yeah, I didn't like Era trying to push behind the golem like that. You should have just stayed where you were, keep backing up and hitting it. Are you talking about the flag plant there? Because yeah, that was 3-3. Pretty sure it was 3-3. It definitely wasn't 2-3. I hope we don't see too many deaths in this race, because it's kind of late in my time. I want to be going to bed pretty soon. If the racers watch this back, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad or anything because I stayed up watching a race. I could leave at any time. Oh, that Minotaur dunk. Era just could not figure out a way out of that quick enough. Anyone in chat going to see the new Spider-Man film? I just got reminded of it. I've got some tickets booked for me and my brother and my friend to go see it on Monday. That's going to be a lot of fun. Going on Saturday? Nice. My friend is currently away until Saturday, so that wasn't an option for me, but I wanted to do it on a weekday where it's going to be potentially a bit quieter. People being at work and all. That might not help at all, but yeah, we went for like a midday kind of time. I'm really looking forward to it. I do enjoy the Spider-Man films. I like all the Marvel stuff, but the Spider-Man ones have definitely been some of my favorites. There's a nice little dash just to go over the spike trap. Not a use case you'd really see. Got an Obsidian Broad for Error. Where's that been this whole time? I don't think I've seen that in this race yet. Okay, sure. Use the transmute scroll, get an Obsidian Heart. That works. Transgirl could have killed that shot the normal way. Had a gravestone where you died. It's a fun idea, but it might be a bit distracting. Oh, Transgirl, no. Another death. Error's on half a heart, so we might be seeing another one there. Oh yeah, this is their first match as well. There very well could be some fatigue. That is a good point. And neither of them have said anything, but there might be some race nerves as well. Because that's always something to consider. I know when I started racing, I was full of nerves. I'm lucky I don't get those anymore for anything, really. Well, I do, but rarely. If I have a particularly tense race, then yeah, I might get a bit jittery. Yeah, Era's doing a ton of farming right now. It could be for the heavy plate, but that's a lot of money. I don't think we'll be seeing that. You're not getting 300 gold in this level. As nice as that would be. There's no shop kill that I can see. There might be a really creative way, but not a normal one. Like, I think Eric could have used the tar to kill the shopkeeper. If you bomb the shopkeeper, then run all the way up to the as high as you can get, then the shopkeeper will jump in the tarn in front of you. He'll be sunk. You can hit him once. That's when he pops out. Then you hit him again and he's dead. So yeah, you can get some funny kills like that, but I do not expect these races to see that. I don't know if they even know how to kill a shopkeeper. They might not have even done that much. Okay, Arrow made it through the goblin. Doesn't realize he has infinite damage. Nope, but gonna get snagged. Yeah, GPA. Like, the top of the top racers see that kind of stuff. Or, well, I guess it's not really a thing to do with being the top racers, is it? Because, like, sure, I'm at the top, but I was able to see that, but like, you might get Plectro seeing that kind of thing because he's a score runner. So it's very dependent on what kind of skill set the player has. Very few people are gonna be able to puzzle out funny kills. It's a skill that I'm really glad I have. It's like, it got me that really good shot kill again when I was against Goof, I think. Unfortunately, I screwed it up on the first run though, so there's always that risk. Oh my god, the clone. Transgirll just walking out of the shop and then the giant clone just looming. Getting a lot of health. We got some quartz armor. This is a little bit of a safer build. I like it. Things are looking a bit better this time. Nice job seeing the armadillo come in there. You don't want to get too tunnel visioned on what you're fighting. You definitely see people get really tunnel visioned in this game. And it's kind of a weird thing to me, because I don't ever seem to get that. The way I look at the game, it's like I just have constant vision of almost everything. So when someone gets tunnel visioned and gets hit, in my head I'm like, how do you not see that? I don't really remember having tunnel vision of my own when I was early on. Maybe I did. I might just not remember. 'Cause that was like 9 years ago. Oh, okay. I think this mod has a little bit of an audio bug at times. It's doing the job though. Spotify doesn't work, so I have music in another way and it does fine. So yeah, shout out to Nixel for this mod. It's doing good work today. I really should just have the music locally on my computer. But this is a good backup. Oh my god. Oh, I was surprised that Transgirll didn't just get hit immediately when leaving the Shriner there. That was almost successful. I guess the enemies had like a forced delay because of teleporting. I think they don't get to move when you've just left a teleport rune, because then that's unfair. Where is Era's build? Era just doesn't seem to get items. Yeah, that's it. That's probably a solution, Thea. That would include like the weird songs. It would have like all the alternate soundtracks and chipsil copywriting. I could just extract the songs from there though. That is a good point. Oh, but I also have the Rift soundtrack, so I'd have to get that somewhere. What are we doing? Eric's just like, I can do this game. I can play Necrodancer, usually. this seed's just not going in Era's way. Well, the Danganronpa soundtrack is bad, that's one thing. I also don't really like the Shovel Knight soundtrack. The Miku soundtrack is the only one I can really tolerate. Like, that one I can say is, like, some of the songs are pretty good. Also, I guess it's Groove Coaster, isn't there? I don't know if that's on PC. I don't think they have the license for that anymore. I don't know. I don't think I've even heard that soundtrack. I probably don't want to. Oh, nice magic carrot find. There you go, an extra heart container. The Transgirl just going full farm mode, apparently, with full clearing. Oh hey, a Gluttony Charm, that's a lucky find. And a helm. This 4-2 is great. I don't think we're going to be seeing that Gluttony Charm, are we? I see. Makes sense. My throat is quite sore. Been streaming for nearly 4 hours. And I'm doing like pretty high energy for my standards speaking. Not used to this kind of streaming. Transgirl's getting into zone 5. This build's pretty good. It doesn't have regeneration. We're relying on food items at the moment, so hopefully she can still keep things under control. This conga's going a little bit off the rails. Really bombing the tempo trap. That's funny. Good fireball usage to speed that up a little bit. I like that. Oh, pawnbroker. Sell all your items, you can get lunging. Yeah, I only play the, like, Rift original songs. I don't even do Danny's remixes. And there's our feed shop. I think Transgirl should be safe, but, you know, Also, for future reference, in case she watches this, you want to fireball while you're hugging the right wall, and then you can move up. You have to be right up against it, because that'll delete one of the bombs. Got the Quake scroll, but we are not going to be seeing that used. We're going to see a nice double fireball strat. Trying to get some food for safety, I guess. That's right. I think she'll be fine here. Just keep an eye on that Dorian. That's all. That's a good point, Steak. Why would you want to use Quake? It's not even a good game. How many old people died just upset? Getting hit by the Necrodancer himself. Careful. Dorian's getting a little bit hit, half health. But there you go. Not quite getting the speedrun achievement on that one, but well done, Transgirl. Getting the 3-0 in your first ever match.